What's up, guys? So I have the push button mocked up kind of where I want it. It's going to be on this right side cover. I'm going to drill a hole in that, and that's where that's going to go. And then on the left side, I have the switch mocked up where I want it to be. It's where that reflector used to be. I still needed to tuck these red wires and glue the actual switch in because it's just in there loosely right now. But that's where I ended up putting it. I think it's a good spot. It's not going to get hit accidentally while you're riding or anything. As of right now, I'm changing the spark plugs. If you have an XJ650 that you want to change the spark plugs on, this is the one that I'm using. If you want to look up the numbers, NGK. It's a brand that I usually use for most of my stuff, and these actually were cheaper than the other brand, so I picked these up. I'm gonna change the spark plugs and then I'll be right with you. Just for a reference, the ones on the left are obviously the ones that were in there, or was the one that was in there before, and the one on the right is the new one. Same brand, same model, everything. So, yep. All right, guys, we're back. Got all the spark plugs in, all the new NGK spark plugs. As you can see, there's a big hole through the bike now. I just finished removing the carbs. We're in the middle of changing the oil on the bike. That's the oil that came out. What you might not know about this bike, if you don't have one or if you have one, the drain bolt for the oil sump drain bolt has a magnet on it. And that's to collect all the metal filings that break off inside of your engine. Unfortunately, there's a lot of metal on the drain bolt, so that's something I didn't like seeing. And this oil looks to be pretty old, so I just poured some Marble Mystery oil right into the crankcase here, and I'm letting it sit up for a couple minutes. And then I'm going to drain that out and then put some fresh oil in it. I already changed the oil filter, so that's brand new in there too. So we just drained all the oil, got the carbs off. Those are going to be rebuilt. Still need to figure out the start button issues. I think I need to replace the solenoid, which I have already. So yeah, that's just a quick little update on what we're doing here. I'm sorry if you can't see very well. I'm obviously using a flashlight to light up this video, so sorry about that, but yeah, just a quick little update. Let me know what you think of it. If you have any feedback or whatever, I'm gonna be posting a video on how to rebuild the carbs, so that's coming soon. But yeah, that's the update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel, and give me some feedback. So thanks. So we've got the oil change now. If you look in this side spot right here, you can see the oil line. I filled it a little high because the oil still needs to settle and the engine hasn't been cranked over yet. But you can see those two little notches on the right side. Those are your oil fill lines, and you want the oil somewhere in between those two lines right there. So I think that's a safe amount of oil for now. Obviously when I crank the engine over and have time to do that once the carbs are rebuilt, I can check the oil level again. But they all have, most Yamaha bikes have the oil capacity right on the side of the cover right here. So as you see, this one's 2,500 centimeters cubed, or cubic centimeters. So that's the fluid amount. But yeah, you can see where the oil is right there on the side. I can't get you a really good angle of it. Maybe right there. Okay. So that's the oil in the side. Yeah, so still making progress. If you want to know what kind of oil I used, this is what I used. It's Valvoline motorcycle oil. Now, I'm not trying to get into like a debate because, yeah, there's different kinds of oil you can use, and some people do use automotive oil, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on that. I'm not a mechanic, so I'm not going to get into that. This is the oil I chose. Just using that as an example. If you want to use something else, use something else. If you want to use this, use this. It was cheap. It's good oil, and that's actually the same or similar oil that I use in this bike, and that's my Honda Shadow VT1100. Seemed to last and work well. So yeah, that's what I used. Sorry about the lighting again. It's really dark in here. But yep, just thought I should show you guys a quick view of the carbs off the bike. Yeah, here they are. They need good cleaning, but for the most part they look to be in half decent shape. So yeah, that will be coming. That video will be coming, I'm hoping within the next 7 or 8 days. But yeah.